A year after we shared her story with you, London LaRae Johnson is still inspiring us. Hi, I'm Connie Vandeman Jeffrey, and this is All God's People. London is a 10-year-old fifth grader at South Bay Junior Academy in Torrance, California. As an 8-year-old, she decided to read 1,000 books in 1 year. And on January 7, 2020, she completed that goal, live on Facebook, reading her 1,000th book aloud, which happened to be her first authored book called London and the 1,000 Books. She had many people send their congratulations by Instagram and Facebook, including a few celebrities. In the process of completing this endeavor, she co-founded her own nonprofit organization, London's Learning, Inc. The mission of London's Learning is to help other children discover the leader within through literacy. Even with most of 2020 taken up with remote learning, a lot has happened since last year, and London has been one very busy young lady. During 2020, London has been featured in several articles, one in Business Insider where she and her mom, Lydia L., shared how they handle discussions on politics in their family. An article on volunteering followed in the Washington Post, and CNN is releasing an article soon which includes London's views on remote learning and how the pandemic has affected her. London dreams of owning her own business one day and being an actress, but most of all, she just wants to help people wherever she can and be happy. Links to the articles about London and her work are in our bulletin, and we're happy to report that London and her classmates went back to in-classroom learning at South Bay Junior Academy on Monday, February 22. Great work, London, and thanks so much for sharing your story with us. Our church has a long-standing and firm biblical foundation to feed the hungry, and the San Marcos Church in San Diego County has taken up this call. Church member Doug Rosendahl began a personal ministry to help feed hungry veterans and others in the San Marcos, California area. Pastor Jim Park, the Pacific Union Personal Ministries Coordinator, joined with him to begin a weekly food distribution to the community starting in January 2019. Within 4 months, nearly 100 people were coming to their Manna Mesa Food Bank on a weekly basis. Every week, new aspects were added to the ministry. Volunteers started to help, wearing aprons printed with the logo. With over 1,000 names from the community in their database, the church is now planning on how to best follow up the positive response to their feeding program. There are plans to hand out Discover Bible lessons to those who are interested, beginning with the 20 non-Adventist volunteers who come and help on a weekly basis, and then expanding to those who visit the food bank. What a beautiful ministry following Christ's method of reaching people. Despite the challenges of the COVID-19 pandemic and not being able to participate in their normal activities this school year, the students at Arizona's Prescott Adventist Christian School were still able to partner with small business owners, professionals, and members in their local community. Each Friday, K-8 students participate in clubs, career days, and service days. Career days allow for visits with a professional to learn about different jobs. Service days provide opportunities for students to serve the elderly or needy in their community. These partnerships expose the community to the presence of the school and allow the school to advertise and support community members. A win-win for everyone and a wonderful opportunity for the students. In celebration of Black History Month, all books and music by African American writers and musicians are 20% off at your local ABC or at AdventistBookCenter.com during the month of February. Be sure to check out the 94 items listed on their website. That's AdventistBookCenter.com. I love that we serve a God who acknowledges the diversity of His creation while showing grace equally. Peter says it best in Acts 10:34 and 35. I now realize how true it is that God does not show favoritism, but accepts from every nation the one who fears Him and does what is right. That's the standard for all God's people, and the life we are called and equipped to lead. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you back here again next week.